Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Charlene. No, but a very good observation. I completely forgot about that. So 1 point for noticing that, I guess. No, it's not my haircut, but I completely forgot about that, so 1 point. Good morning, Elizabeth. Hi, Sharon. Not anniversary day today, next Monday. But thanks for that. Good morning, Cisco. Anne got it. There are pillows. I just rearranged them. The throw on the back is gone. Good for you. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Denise. I figure you people have all been staring at my living room for a year, so I'm going to change a few things up and see if you notice. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Brenda. Well, yes, I completely forgot about the haircut. It wasn't the haircut, but good observation. Good morning, Elspeth. Good morning, Deb Ann. Good morning, Joni. Oh, good for you, Wendy. You people are way more observant than me. I completely forgot about my haircut. No, it was something else. Good morning, Carol. It's all right, we can celebrate all week. Good morning, Jan. Yes, it's a good morning. Good morning, Marnie. Yes, it is Monday again. Keeps coming around. Good morning, Darlene. Thank you, Helen. Today's not the anniversary, it's next Monday, but thank you. And it's not my anniversary, it's our anniversary. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Colette. Yes, let's make it a great week. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Susan. Yeah, we've got about 40 seconds or so. Another new playlist. We'll see how this one goes and see whether Facebook likes it or not. Good morning, Fran. Let's get started. Good morning, Robin. And roll those shoulders forward. And alternate. And roll them back. And alternate. Forward and back. And up and down. And alternate. Arms in. And arms out. And wrists. And fingers. Press those fingers to your thumbs. Good morning, Lynn. And snap them. Good morning, Barbara. And march. Let's get those hips going. Changing directions. And march. Good morning, Sam. Hamstrings. And march. Toes. Left and right. Good morning, Barbara. And heel. Left and right. Other heel. Left and right. And toes. Left and right. And march. Start off simple this morning. 4 steps forward with the heel, 4 steps back with the toe. Add a kick in both directions. Forward and back. Changing the forward foot. Add that that kick in both directions. And march. Heels out front. Bring those arms in. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Let's double that motion. And I'm going to march. I'm going to turn that music up a little bit. Find it a little soft for me. I think that's better. Now, point those toes out front. Don't let the heels touch.
Oh, yeah, that's her. The big dog trying to get a little kid. X-Man looking at me like I'm Lucifer.
Let's add those hands up nice and high.
Oh, that's the bone. Everything locked like a two-piece home. I wanted to make my black stay home. Talking to the victim, take that.
Let's double that motion.
Last man on earth, I would only take that girl in the surf. She give a new definition to the word curve. Got chicks in the strip club, envying her. Bodies like left in a mass eruption. See the
And out to the side.
Tongue game, give a new type seduction. I'm trying to give that girl something.
And double that motion. And out back. Let's double that. March. Let's put all those together singly only. So front, side, and back. Front, side, and back. Side. And march. Let's go swimming. And back stroke. And forward again. And back. Breaststroke.
Oh, yeah, that's her. The big dog trying to get a little kid.
And that big side stroke.
Like I'm Lucifer, 'cause he knows I would deal with his case, yes, sir. If I was last man on earth,
And march. Let's put all those strokes together. 4 of each. Here we go. Front. And back. Breaststroke. And the big side stroke. Let's do it all again. Front. And back. And breaststroke. And the side stroke. And march. Let's get those knees nice and high. Let's march a little bit wider. A little bit wider. So it's more of a rock than getting the knees up at this point. And march it back in. And out. And out again. Bend those knees. And pulse. Left and right. And pulse. Left and right. Let's get our squats in. And pulse. Left and right. Bring those knees up. And bring those feet in. Knees up nice and high. Let's alternate between high knee and hamstring. Knee, hamstring. Changing that forward foot. And march. I need a drink. Step. Let's do our multiplication tables. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Count by twos. 2. And by threes. 3, 6, 9. And fours. And fives. And sixes. 7. 8, 9, 10s, and march. Just a simple side step. Bring those toes in behind, turn the torso slightly. Back to your side step. Bring those toes in behind. Oh, my mistake. Bring the toes out front. You're going to get the toes in behind. Let's point at those toes. And march. Let's get into our boxing. Jabs. Bring it up tall. And back down. Tighten those abs, punching down. And back in the middle. Let's go to our uppercuts. And tall. Back down. Bend those knees. Back up. Bring those arms all the way around. Bring the arms tall. And march. So let's put all of that together, all of our boxing moves. 4 of each. Here we go. 1, 2, tall, middle, down, middle, uppercuts, tall, middle, bend those knees, middle, around the body, tall, and back to the beginning. Here we go. Tall, middle, down. I lost my spot because I was reading what Nancy wrote. Hello, Nancy. Okay, back to the beginning of the boxing. And down. Uppercuts. Tall. Bend the knees. Around the body. And tall. And march. Rock on, rock back. And march. Lock step. Next time around, we're going to change directions. Here we go. And march. 2 steps, 1 step back. Step back. 1 step back. And this time there's no step back. Go the other way. 1, 2 step back. And let's do that again. And march. Get those arms up. Let's go through our clock. 12. 10. Bend the knees. Next time through, we're bringing it up to speed. Get ready to move. Here we go. Do it one more time. Keep the hands up. Left and right. Let's double the motion. And back to the middle. Up and in front. And to the side. And march. Heel in front, toe in back. And if you're able, let's turn a circle. And then changing that forward foot. And turning our circle the other way. And march. Excuse me. Telling time with our feet. Other foot. And march. V step, forward and back. And march. Hands up and out. Or as many of you in my live classes call it, the helicopter. And march. Small circles forward. And bigger circles. Larger circles, bring it out. And bring them back in. And a little bit smaller. And smaller. forget the music. Do this motion as fast as you can. Changing directions. A little bit bigger. And bigger and out. And bring it back in. And smaller. And smaller. And forget the music. Move it. And march. We're going to excuse me. We're going to do the same thing with our jabs. We're going to start with the music. And then forget the music. Jab as fast as you can. And march. And we are going to try our little four-way step and back. I know some of you are still having problems with it. It doesn't matter what motion you actually do. Just keep moving. 1, 2, 3, turn. Out, 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 and turn. 3 and turn. Out, 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 and turn. Changing forward foot. 1, 2, 3, and turn. Out, 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 and turn. And turn. And march. Hamstring, the grapevine. Here we go. Last time. And march. Up on those toes. Let's do our figure 8. And when we come back to the middle, wave at everybody here. Woo! Last wave. And march. Toe tap, both sets of toes. Left and right. And heels. Left and right. And march. Hamstrings. And march. Hula. Other direction. And march. Arms out, get those wrists rotating. Change directions. And fingers. Fingers and fists. charge. I'm going to get a drink. If you have a fairly long resistance band, that's all you need. If you have a shorter one, in other words, you need to be able to stand on it and still be able to stand up straight. If yours is too short for that, get a chair. You can do it from a seated position. Not right away, but it is one of the things we'll be doing.
She's a heavy girl. The kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirit down.
And let's start with grasping it thumbs and fingers only.
She likes the boys in the band. She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my move to her room, it's to
When you get there, pulse.
she's never hard to please. That girl is pretty wild now. The kind of girl you think about.
Squeeze and release. Don't go through the motions. Actually, really put some effort into this. Give it a good squeeze and release.
She's alright. That girl's alright with
And pulse.
yeah.
4 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. Good squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. Pulse. Grab it in. Throw it out. Go to the other hand. When you get there, pulse. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Lots of effort. Come on. And pulse. Four count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. Pulse. Take that between both hands. Bring it out. Pulsing out. Same thing. Don't just go through the motions. Really give it a good workout. Keep the shoulders relaxed.
She's a heavy girl.
4 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. Wrap it up around those hands. And when you get there, pulse. Keep the hands moving. Out and in. And pulse. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left and right. Up and down. We're going to do We're going to do the same thing up and down as we do from side to side. We're going to do a pull and release. Pull, release. Both hands move. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Change the upper hand and pulse. And pull, release. Both hands move. 4 count. 1, 2, 3. Again. And again. So for those of you with shorter bands, because as we know, size does matter, get your chair out. For those of you that don't need a chair, both my feet are on this band. These are basically bicep curls, but they're really good for the triceps, those muscles in behind. Then doing the same thing out front. Now extend the arm and rotate it. Don't rotate it all the way to the back, very bad for the shoulder. I'm going just past center. And yes, the arm starts shaking, the shoulder starts shaking. That's a good thing. Then going to the other side. Those little side bicep curls and tricep curls. And then in front. Then extend that arm out. Where my arm starts to shake, especially on my non-dominant side.
Bang, bang, baby, shot me in the heart and the drop with the dart of the spark when it hit. We were met at the spot, it was hot like the song, so long it was on, now it's 8 in the morning. I move on like the Greyhound bus, I go.
We are done with resistance band. Be careful when you release. I'm going to get a drink. We will go to the ball.
But not like you. You make me wanna stay here in heaven with you. I'll write your name in the sand, put your hand with mine. Come on, baby, shoot your gun in the sky.
Start with that ball in a bicep. Same thing with all the other ones. Don't let this become a routine. Think about what you're doing. Put your effort into it.
Bang, bang, baby, hit me one time, 2 days on the road, and you're still on my mind. Think that I will learn because I'm young and fine, but I'm broke, so I'm trying to make a hustle out of rhyme. I gotta see the world one girl at a time.
And
Put your hand on my
squeeze,
sleeve like
release.
a crying.
Squeeze,
I'm just trying to play
release.
it cool. I got a way to
Squeeze,
protect. Down
release.
at the high school. Why
And
you
pulse.
trying to cage me in? And when I leave the world, know that you'll be paging him. And when I come back, we're gonna do it again. I promise we're gonna do it again.
4 count. Here we go. 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Pulse. And again. 1, 2, 3. Other arm. Just pulsing. Good effort though. Squeeze, release. And pulse.
Bang, bang. I wanna give you my name, but I'm trying to put some
4
dollars on
count.
the
Here we go.
switch. Baby,
1,
change. They start showing
2,
things. Trying
3,
to take a ride on those
4.
crazy trains. Choo choo. What the mind of you? I got a girl
1,
I never see from
2,
Peru. When I left
3,
you, that's how my name
4.
was.
Place that ball between your palms. And keep the shoulders relaxed, but give it good effort. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Good effort, but check your shoulders. Check your breathing. And pulse.
I'm Swayze.
4 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. For those of you that need the chair for figure 8, just make sure your chair is handy. Here we go. Passing that ball all the way around your body. And tall. And we're done with the ball. I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to get my chair and my hand weights. Let's start with bicep curls. Keep those elbows off your body. And we can certainly bring that up the pace. Smaller motions, twice the pace. I knew that chair was there. Change that to hammer curls. And we can bring this up to pace. Let's bring it up tall. Bring them down slow and up. And leaving them down at your side. Bounce. Once again, very good for your plantar fascias. Great for the calves. And let's do an elevator with our weights. So this one comes up as high as we can. Curl the wrist at the end. Then hip width apart. Then I'm going to put one of my weights down. I'm going into that goblet squat. Let's do our step and press. I'm going to have a seat. Curl and lift, or sorry, curl to stand. 1, 2, 3, and stand. 1, 2, 3. Last one. We are done with the weights. We are done with the equipment. Change up the music. Let's go to our stretches and breathing. So when we started this course almost a year ago, we did a lot more individual work on balance during this session. And I had a couple of people question why we're not doing that as much or at all anymore. I talked to a couple of other instructors online, and they asked me why I was doing balance individually from everything else. My simple answer was, that's the way I was taught to do it. And they all basically agreed. They said, but we don't balance independently of everything else in our life. We balance while we're doing other things. They said, think about the rock up and rock back that you do. That takes balance. Think about anything you do where you're on one leg. That takes balance. And they're right. So I would rather do functional balancing than individual, separate. It's like when they said we should take spelling out of the schools. They never really said that we had to take spelling out of the schools. They said spelling lists on their own were not as productive as taking spelling lists from whatever the students were studying. So for example, I would do spelling one week based on whatever their science lessons were, or their geography lessons, and so on, so that they learned to spell, but it was in context. What's the use of spelling certain words and learning that there's a zillion different rules that you have to follow, when some of those words you may never see again? You learn the same rules, but it's in context. So I continued to teach spelling. I had more of a context, more importance to the students. Although I have to admit, when we used to do the math spelling list, I had more acute angels than you can imagine. Those of you that have been paying attention, which I'm sure most of you, if not all of you have, we're just west of Calgary. And with this morning's class, I'm sure we will be passing through Calgary. We might be stopping for breakfast, but I think we'll be on the other side by the time we're done. Yes, angles, angels, oh my goodness. Yes. A cute angel is 90 degrees. Those are always one of my favorites. If you need your chair for the hip flexors, make sure you have it handy. See, if you're not using a chair for this, this is part of your balance. Other favorite saying with students when we were doing creative writing, and they would ask me if spelling counted. My response to them would always be, if I say spelling counts, would you spell it any differently? But I never mark spelling in creative writing. That wasn't the purpose of creative writing. Let's do our breathing.
Taking some me time
Ooh,
or
just
making
in time
some
to
me
turn that
time.
off.
Stealing a moment or enjoying
Be
it.
quiet, you. Have a great Monday. Hopefully we'll see some of you, if not all of you, at 4 o'clock. Remember, if you do additional exercise, additional walking, there's a post up there that says, please post it here on Monday or whatever. Please post it there. Have a great Monday, and if we don't see you this afternoon, we'll see you tomorrow at 10. Bye.